Hi, it's Adri Miller-Heckman here. One of the most common questions I'm asked is, how do I use my story? Your story is a very valuable component to all of your marketing and can be used in a variety of ways. One, you can use it cold calling. I remember many years ago building my own practice, and I was speaking to a Mr. Solomon on the phone. And then I said, Mr. Solomon, let me tell you why I focus on women and wealth. And then I shared my story, and that turned the whole conversation around. And from that one conversation, he referred me his partner. He referred me another woman who had just gotten a divorce with $1 million settlement. He referred me another woman that didn't have money who brought me her fiance that had $1.5 million. And eventually, Mr. Solomon, who was a vanguard, loyalist, became my client. All because I didn't try and sell him. I shared my story. Another way you can use your story is in a networking event or a social setting. It could be, let me give you an example. I might be in a conversation with a group of people, and boomers today, it's very common to be talking about our aging parents, especially our mothers. We all want the best for our mother. And I might introduce or drop a little nugget and say, it's really interesting. Most all of my clients are wise women of wealth. And yet, all of them, regardless of their situation or status in life, share the same concern. I don't want to be a burden on my children, and I don't want to end up a bag lady. And that might inspire people to say, what do you do? And in that conversation, instead of going down this big, long financial advisory lingo, I might say, let me tell you why I do what I do. And I would talk about my mother and her story. So your story can be a compelling tool to get people to trust you. Another opportunity would be a one-on-one. Maybe it's a one-on-one over coffee. Maybe it's a one-on-one presentation with a prospective client or a referral. But that story truly creates this foundation of trust and confidence. And another way you can use your story is when you're marketing to centers of influence. You see, centers of influence are approached by hundreds of advisors all the time, so what makes you different? And a powerful marketing tool is your focus on women and using your story to tell them why you focus on women. So I would encourage you, your most valuable and effective marketing tool can be your story. Without it, you're going to have to do a lot of prospecting and a lot of dripping to build the same kind of trust that you can generate in just one sitting by using your story.